Hello, welcome to the Tabletop Command Post. Today we head to Eastern Germany, 1945, for a game of bolt action. Yeah, so exciting day today in the Nerd Cave as we'll be playing the new Armies of the Soviet Union book for the first time. And we got Steve, our resident Soviet player, coming in to give him a run and see what he thinks. So it'll be Germany versus the Soviets late in the war. Let's get into it. Quick shout out to our channel sponsors, Kick-Ass Mail Order, before the briefing begins. These guys are a US-based mail order company. They got minis, they got models, they got hobby supplies, they got terrain, they got it all. If you want to start a Soviet army to try out this new book, check them out. Link in the description, use the code for a nice one-time bonus. Alright, so starting off with terrain. So a nondescript East German town ravaged by the war. So lots of ruined buildings on this. So we'll start over here. We do have a couple intact buildings. These are just going to be building rules hardcover. That's a ruin, hardcover. All the ruins are hardcover. The bigger ones like these are all going to be dense terrain as well, so you can't see through them. The craters are going to be soft cover if you're in it. Any of these pre-positioned emplacements are going to be hardcover. These walls are going to be hardcover. Tank traps will be impassable to vehicles and soft cover to infantry. And I think that's pretty much it. There are a couple small outbuildings. If these come into play in any way, they will be soft cover. And that's pretty much it. So lots of ruins and lots of debris to get around. And that's it. So let's talk about the mission. Okay, the mission is going to be the modified Grand Tactical again. So this is a combination of many of the missions in the rule book. So we're just going to pick a few. We're not going to do all of them. So we're going to do kill points. So 1 victory point per kill. We're also going to scatter a yet to be determined number of objectives around the board. Each of those will be worth 3 points at the end of the game if you control them. We're going to have our super objective in the middle. This is going to be worth 5 points if you control it at the end. And we're also going to be playing 1 victory point for every one of your units in the enemy deployment zone, and 3 points for every one of your units you get off the enemy table edge. Deployment type is going to be long edges, so we 12-inch deployment zone on the long edge. We'll roll off to see who gets what. The deployment type is going to be prepared positions, so anything not left in reserve, we'll put a dice in the bag. When it comes out, you'll deploy that unit. We'll do that to all the units are deployed. One interesting thing I did notice in the latest FAQ, I don't even know if it's the latest, but I just noticed it. In the deployment, the 12-inch edge on this side, you can also come in from there. So reserves not only can come in from back here, they come in up 12 inches from your side. So you could be starting out up here and running on. I don't know if that's new. I have not seen it before, but that is really cool. So that'll change the way the game plays quite a bit, I think, by being able to deploy 12 inches up from that little spot on the edge. Anyway, that's it for the mission. Let's look at the forces. So here we have the Soviet force. So this is 1,247 points, 12 order dice. We're playing for 1250, so we got pretty close. So we'll just quickly go over some of the new special rules. Some of them are very similar. So we got the Great Patriotic War, one that we always seem to forget. Try to remember it this time. But it just means that if you fail a morale check that would send the unit off the board and be killed, you can re-roll it. We have For the Motherland, which I don't know if it'll come into play in this, but inexperienced units within 12 inches of an enemy may attempt to remove a pin before they take their order check. So if there's a unit within 12, an enemy within 12, on a 4+, you remove the pin, and then you take the order check minus that pin. There's also lack of radios. So essentially gives you your command tank for free instead of the 10 points. However, it is reduced to a 6-inch range, as the Soviets did not have radios apparently. Mass batteries, we won't see that in this one, but when your artillery comes in from the artillery observer, you roll 2d6 and pick the highest when you're determining the radius of the blast. Flying tank, which we may see in this one, just means that for the Air Force observer, you have a higher chance of getting the good plane, the ground attack aircraft, and that will show up on a 4+. And it will also take 5 hits to shoot it down from flak weapons instead of 3. We also have not one step back. Commissar, he will shoot a guy, any friendly unit within 6 that fails an order, as long as it's more than 2 guys or maybe 3 guys. I'll have to check that. But the Commissar will shoot one of them, and they'll retake the order check. And then finally there's hammer and sickle, which is very similar to all the other nations. This allows you to tailor your force to a certain type. So in this case we have airborne, NKVD, and naval. And we don't have any of those in this, so we're not going to really get to see that. But it's very similar to the Americans, Germans, British, how they all can tailor a force to a certain type of unit. So what do we got here? We got a platoon commander. I'll just right off the bat. Everything here is regular except the tank riders are veteran and the commissar is inexperienced. We got a 4-man lieutenant, platoon commander, all SMGs. We have 2 big blobs of LMG squads. These are 12 guys, 2 LMGs, SMG sergeant on both. We also have a tank rider squad. These are going to have body armor, all SMGs, and an LMG. We got the commissar. He's going to have the victory banner. So this is a new thing. So with the victory banner, infantry and artillery within 12 inches of it and line of sight to it, get +1 on their for their morale. And they're going to have SMGs. He's going to have a pistol. He has just the victory banner. He has to replace all weapons. We also have a sniper team. Moving this way, we got heavy weapons platoons. We got a 4-man platoon command team, SMG lieutenant, 3 rifles. We're also going to have a heavy mortar with spotter, a Dishka with the gun shield, and our armor platoon. Platoon commander is going to be this T-34-85. It's a heavy anti-tank gun, 9+ tank. And then we're going to have the Katusha, is one of Steve's favorite minis. I believe he made this Katusha rail himself. So we'll break it out. Multi-launcher is not great. I mean, they're okay, but they give a pin to themselves. And the minimum range is 36. But he could use his, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mention the Air Force Observer here, just a solo guy by himself. He could use him as a spotter, and he could use him as a spotter. So he could hide him out behind something and just use one of the spotters to call in Katusha rockets. And that'll do it. That's it for the Soviet force. On this side we have the Germans. So the defending Germans, defending their city to the last man. So starting off we're going to have, well, this is 1250 points exactly with an 11 order dice. So since we are in the Reich at the end, we're going to be bringing some inexperienced stuff. But first we'll start off with the platoon commander for the assault or the infantry platoon. It's a regular guy with a pistol and 1 guy with a rifle. We're going to have 2 inexperienced squad. 1 is Kriegsmarine, so 10 guys, LMG, 2 SMGs, 1 Panzerfaust. So we're going to have a few more Panzerfaust modeled than we actually have, but that's just the way they're modeled. So the Kriegsmarine squad inexperienced. We have an inexperienced Volkssturm squad, 10 guys, 3 SMGs, 2 Panzerfaust. And we have a sniper team, so just regular sniper team. We're also going to have an engineer platoon. So these guys are all veteran. We have a veteran platoon leader with SMG, 2 guys. We're going to have 2 late war pioneer platoon or squads. One's a 6-man, SMGs, flamethrower, Panzerfaust. We have a 5-man late war pioneer squad, SMGs, flamethrower, Panzerfaust. They will be riding in the 250/1 light half track. It's a 5-man capacity. Perfect for these guys. So it'll be a little, hopefully it'll be a little flamethrower bomb rolling down and getting out. We'll see how that works out. Moving over here, we're going to have an armored platoon commanded by the veteran Panther, heavy hitter here in this list. So it's a Panzer Ace. Get +1 on his pen, gets +1 on his damage roll. It's got reinforced front armor, super heavy anti-tank gun. It's got it all. We're going to have a 251/9, I believe, Stummel. It does have an 8-man transport capacity. So we happen to have 8 guys here. It's got a light howitzer on it as well. So pretty good. And lastly, we're going to have the 250/9, I believe, little light recon half track with open topped with the light auto cannon. And that's it. 1250 points, 11 order dice, ready to defend. All right, Steve's arrived. He's playing as Soviets. I'll be playing the Germans, and we have put out the objectives, and we have finished deployment. So we'll just start on this side. We have an objective here. We have an objective here. So I won the roll off. I picked this side. There's another objective right there. There's one in that doorway right there, and the last one is, where's the last one? Here. Back over there. I left my small half track with the 5-man pioneer squad in reserve. They will outflank. Do you have outflankers?
Yes, this one LMG.
One
squad.
LMG squad outflanking. We'll go over that in a minute. I'll just go over my deployment since I'm on this side. So I got my little autocannon half track here. I have the Volksturm here, the platoon leader here, my Panzer Ace here, and I stumble with the other two Pioneer units here, and then I have my Kriegsmarine squad over here. Oh, and my sniper, he's on the objective. We just put him right on there. What the hell? Over the Soviet deployment, so we got our Katyusha back here. So he is behind the dense terrain. The heavy mortar, the heavy weapons platoon command team, the Dishka. Then we have a bunch of stuff over here. The T-34-85 with the tank riders is here. LMG squad here. We have the banner of victory back here, and then back in there is the infantry platoon command team. Soviet sniper is there on the second floor. Air observer is here, and the heavy mortar spotter is there. Okay, so point to where you are going to come in from outflank.
All right, we're good.
Okay, and then I am going to come in from outflank. Okay, and that's it. So we're ready to get started. Turn one, Steve's bag, man. Starting off with a Soviet dice. Steve's put this T-34 on ambush, even though it's got tank riders all over it. Germans. I'm going to right off the bat, I'm going to try to snipe his air observer who's up there with my sniper. So just needing a 3. This will get rid of that IL-2, no problem. It's a hit. And he's a regular, and I get +1, so I need a 3 up. Oh, jeez, it's a 2. No. Okay, well, nothing but a pin. Damn, so close, so close. Starting off with sniper action as normal. Next die. Germans again. Okay. So my recon half track is advanced up. We're going to again try to take out the air observer. So I move, so needing the 5s. Hell no. Combined. All right. So we put everything we can into that air observer, and it's not happening. And Germans again. Okay. All right. Well, how about the Volksturm rifles? The Volksturm rifles will fire up there. I got 6 of them in range, so it'll be a 5 up because I'm inexperienced. I got 1. Okay. Needing a 4 up. Hell no. Nothing but a pin. Okay. He's dug in. Next die. Oh, and I do claim this objective, and I claim that one. Since I ended my activation there. So Soviet dice. Steve's platoon commander has did a snap 2. He's ordered the LMG squad to advance into the ruins. He's ordered himself to advance up as well into the ruins. They did get within 3 of that objective, which they will claim. And then the commissar has advanced in there with them as well on the snap 2. And then he's going to have his LMG squad try to take out my sniper. So we get a bunch of shooting, needing 5s for moving. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. That's pretty good. And then you're going to need 4s to wound, because they are regular. Just got 3. All right. I am in hard cover. I am an infiltrator, so that gives me a +1. So I get 3 up cover saves. So one guy dies. So the spotter will be, oops. Yeah, spotter's taken out. So we'll take a pin, and then we'll have to pass a 1-pin morale test, which I do. Okay, well, first kill of the game is the spotter of the sniper team. All right, next die.
This must have just... Oh, I guess this must have just fallen out of the bag when I set it down.
The stray red dice out there. Alright. Germans again. I'm going to put one of my reserve units down. Next die. Soviets. Yeah. The Soviet heavy mortar. He's going to drop one in on the Volkstrom men and kids and old men squad. Doesn't hit. Thank God. Alright, next die. Soviets. Yeah, so Steve's sniper in that second floor of that window there. I'm gonna try and finish off my sniper. Oh no.
Darn gravel.
A damn gravel. It was a 3 and then it rolled back. It's the fatherland. The gravel is on our side. Next die is a Soviet dice. Steve's gonna have the Dushka in that up there on the fire at my old men and kids squad. Needing 4s. That's a lot. 5 hits. Yeah, so I'm inexperienced. So you need 3s and then you're +1 pen, so you just need 2s.
So I got 4.
So 4 wounds. And I am in hard cover though. At least I got that going for me. So 2 die. And a pin. So let's take out some of these extra Panzerfausts. I got too many Panzerfausts in here. Let's take these 2 in the back out. And they take a pin. Okay. So next die.
I'm also claiming that objective too. Yeah.
It's got to end your activation on the objective. Yeah, he did claim that one over there with his command squad. So German dice. I'll put my other... Wait a minute. Put my other unit in reserve down. And Soviets. Alright, Steve's Katusha via this spotter is going to fire onto my Kriegsmarine. And he actually spotted directly with his mortar when he fired at these guys. So the spotter hasn't activated yet. So he's going to spot for the Katusha. So any old 6 will do. Not a hit. So he takes a pin. He will take a pin when firing. Okay, so next die is what? Soviets? Steve has put his LMG squad in reserve down. And then he pulled another Soviet dice. Steve is going to activate his heavy weapons command squad. They will end their activation within 3 of that objective, claiming it, and he's going to have his 3 rifles try to finish off this sniper. It's 1 hit. Nothing but a pin.
The sniper's soaked up a lot of bullets.
Yeah, he has. And he's claimed the objective. Now he's got to hold it for 5 turns. The next die. Soviets again. Tank riders went down. They're just hanging out on the T-34 for now. Germans. We're having the Stummel. We are not coming out. T-34 on ambush has deterred us from advancing out. So we're going to instead fire onto the LMG squad with the howitzer. Just needing a 4 up. It's a hit. That is a 2-inch template. So we'll figure out how many we get. We can hit 3 of them. Needing 2s. +2 on regulars. So 3 wounds. But you do get a 4 up hard cover save. Ooh. Oh, they all make it.
D2 pins or something, right?
Yep, 2 pins. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take the 2 pins. Be happy with it. So I got a bunch of guys in this thing right now. But they're going to wait. There's no point in rushing out right now. It's just turn 1.
When does the air observer come in?
So it would come in at the start of next turn. So let's pull another die.
4 you. I still have to draw my one last guy.
Okay, I got 4 left. Oh, I got my Kriegsmarine. I got the 2 squads in here. Oh, and I got my Panther. Alright, so next die. The last one, Steve's last one is the air observer. He's just waiting for my Panther to come out. Germans. Kriegsmarine squad is advanced. I've gotten the LMG and 2 rifles into the fence terrain. I've also ended within 3 of the objective here, so I'm able to claim that. I'm going to fire the LMG and 2 rifles at the heavy mortar over there. They're within range, so needing 6s, moved, inexperienced. 2 hits. Okay. And needing 4s. Nothing but a pin. Okay, next die. Germans again. Okay, I got my Panther and then the 2 guys in here. Man, do I want to get out? It's a... My Panzers come out.
Understood. Acknowledged. Heavy Panzer
Yeah,
confirms
screw it.
orders.
We're Tiger Ace, we don't, or Panther Ace, we're Panzer Ace, we don't care. So he's advanced out, we pivoted. That T-34 is going to take a shot on me. Needing a 4.
Hear that? They're shooting at us. I almost felt that.
Okay, now we are going to shoot back. So we're going to shoot the cannon at the T-34. And then we'll shoot the whole gun at the Air Force
I
Observer
guess I
up
can
there.
shoot my machine gun too, right? I can ambush your somebody.
No, I think you can only ambush the unit that moved. And the machine gun can't hurt this. So yeah, so AT gun at the tank, bow machine gun up at the Observer. Alright, needing 5s on everything.
Let's show them what a
Blue one is
heavy
the
Panzer can
main
do.
gun. Main gun hit, and then 2 machine guns hit. Okay. Alright, so 7+ on this gun. So we need a 3 to penetrate with the blue one, and then I need 4s to wound the Observer up there with the other thing. Oh, I didn't penetrate. Damn it. So nothing but a pin on the T-34. Actually, no, that's a glancing hit. It's a 7 + 2 is 9, what you are. And then I got 2 wounds on your Observer, so you get 3 up cover saves on the Observer. He's dead. So I will roll on the glancing tables hit. A 6. Alright, so he is on fire. We will take a 2-pin morale test. He's a command vehicle, so he gives himself a +1. And technically, before any of that happened, as soon as I targeted him, the tank riders would advance off. So there they are. So 2-pin morale test. Oh, he failed. Oh my god. The Soviets are in trouble. They've lost their Air Force Observer. They've lost their T-34-85. Yeah, with a 10. Even the +1 to yourself isn't going to help.
T-34 destroyed.
So does he just run off?
No, the crew runs off. So the tank will just stay there. It's on fire. Wow. That Panzer Ace, man. Oh, I forgot. I got a +1 and a... Oh, I got a plus... You know what? I should have got a +1 on the pen roll, which would have penetrated, and then a +1 on the damage roll.
Oh, come on. You already killed me. Just give it up.
But, no, I'm saying there's a chance it might actually work out better for you. You want to try and see what it would have done?
It's up to you.
All right, let's see. No, he would have died. He would have died anyway, just without all the extra rolling. Because it would have been a 4 + 1. So yeah, the +1 pen for Panzer Ace would have gave me a 3, which I needed. And then I would have rolled a 4 + 1 on the damage table, which would have...
Let us see who has the better heavy.
Okay. Wow, next die. So next are 3 German dice. My last 3 dice were my platoon commander here. He's just going to stay there, go down. And then the two units, my lieutenant and pioneer squadron here will just stay in there, go down as well. That'll do it for turn 1, which really brutal turn for the Soviets. They lost their T-34-85. They lost their air observer. This
It didn't
thing,
hit shit either. That's kind of a bummer too.
yeah,
Every roll was bad.
yeah. You killed my spotter for my sniper team. That was it. All right, we'll see if the Soviets can bounce back from this.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, top of 2. It's we'll see what happens here. Still an objective-based game. Still bolt action. So another German dice. Starting off Panzer Ace. He's advanced up. And we're going to take a shot at those tank riders out in the open with the main gun, the 3-inch
I want all guns on that infantry
And
squad.
our bow
That
gun's going to go
squad
up into the
must die.
sniper on the second floor of those ruins there. So the black one will be the main gun. Steve is not going down. So needing a 5 on everything. That's not good for the tank riders. Or the sniper. So let's just do sniper first. Needing 4s. So two 3-up cover saves for your sniper. Made them both, so nothing but a pin. And we'll see a 3-inch template on the tank riders. Alright, so I hit 6 of the 7. And he's a 6 to kill, so the body armor does count for HE. So I'm a 3+, so I need 3s. 6 dead. Hold on. Yeah, we're gonna give you soft hard cover for that wall. It's technically closer to you, so as we normally play, you would get hard cover for that. So 6 4-up saves.
Doesn't seem right, Travis. I mean,
No, it is.
You're shooting a single projectile, and 6 different guys get.
Yeah, I mean, we always play that the cover is closer to the target than the shooter. If it was this one, no, but that one, yes. That's just the way we do it. So you lose 3 of them. So 3 live.
4
Figured out. 4 live, and he took 2 pins. And I think that's it. So he did put a dent in them, but they're still there. So next die. Germans again. The Kriegsmarine squad is advanced up, capturing that objective there. And we're going to put all the rifles and the LMG into the heavy mortar. So it'll be 6s, inexperienced, moved. I got 1 hit. Needing a 4-up. Nope, nothing but a pin. So there are 2 pins now. Okay, next die. You could fail on order.
I'd say there's a high likelihood.
The Soviets. The misery continues. He failed his order with his Katusha. Still reloading it apparently. Another Soviet dice. Over here the platoon command team snapped. So first he had the LMG squad advance up farther into the ruins. He had himself advance up with them. And he sent the commissar over there towards that objective. And he's going to fire at the kids and old men squad, needing 6s. 1 hit. Wow. It's a wound. So 4-up cover save.
He's fine.
Nothing but a pin. So they're up to 2 now. Okay, next die. Germans. I'm going to have my recon half-track fire its autocannon stationary at the tank riders out there in the open. So needing 4s. That's 1 1-inch template.
So that's 2 guys.
2
Well, I
guys.
guess you can get 3 if you shoot in between them, but you have to actually pick them off.
No, you can. I think you can put it anywhere. We'll just say 2. So it's a +1. You're a 5 or 6. So I need 5s. Nothing but
2 more pins.
2. What did I roll? 6.
5.
5. Nothing but 2 more pins. So what are they up to now, pin wise?
4.
Nice. All right, next die. Germans again. Passed the 2-pin order with my Volkstrom. They've advanced out. And I've got 1 guy that can shoot through the gap between the Panther and the Sniper at the tank riders, but needing 7s. The rare 7 Super 6 in version 3. I'm inexperienced. I moved and I have a pin. So anything, well, I need 2 6s here. No, it's a 1.
Friendly fire.
And I do lose the bombardment from the heavy mortar. So next die, Soviets. Off the platoon, heavy weapons platoon commander is going to have the Dishka fire at the Volkstrom. So needing 4s. And then needing 2s to wound.
So that's 4 wounds.
4 wounds. I'll get heavy cover from this wall here. So 1 dies. And another pin. Okay, and then he's going to advance out Oh, just moving around.
Just get in range of them.
Oh, okay. You can fire. Got the sniper still here.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
So you got 3 shots with the sniper. So he's just doing that to get the commander in range of the heavy mortar. So 3 shots needing 5s because you advanced.
Got 1.
Okay, and a 4 up.
Alright, hit him. He's got a 3 up cover. I guess.
3 up cover. Makes it.
And a pin.
Takes another pin. Okay. So that was a snap 2. It's the next die. Soviets again. The heavy mortar's passed his order. He's going to try and drop one into the half track here via the spotter. So, nope. That would have been ugly. Half track full of dudes. The next die.
I gotta take a die out for this guy.
Germans. The Stummel's advanced into their terrain there. It's half track, so we can do that. And we're going to fire the light howitzer up at the Dishka on the 2nd floor of that ruin there. Needing a 5. Oh man, it's a hit. So a 2-inch template.
Yeah.
Yeah, check it out. Hit 3 guys. Plus 2 on the template. They're regular, so needing 2s. So that's 3, but you need 3 4-up hardcover saves. So 1 dies. And you will take 1 pin. Okay. Next die. That was cool. Now the Stummel is inside the terrain there. So next die. Soviets. Sniper is advanced. There he is. Outside of there. He's guarding the objective, I'm assuming. From any outflankers. Another Soviet dice. He's rallied the tank rider squad. Pin free.
The rest are yours. Oh, I got 1 outflanker.
Oh yeah, the outflanker. So how about I just put my outflankers down. Let's just get this out of the way. My other reserves are down. I guess all you have left is your reserves, right?
Yeah.
So that okay. Well, what am I buying time for here? All right. So I think I'm just down to the 2 squads in here. Oh, my sniper. Let's see if we can pass a 3-pin order. Damn. Yeah, what the hell? Let's try to pass a 3-pin order with a sniper. Nope. So let's go down. All right. Next die. Okay, now I need to decide, do I want to get out? So if I get out, that's prime Katusha targeting in here. If I stay in there...
Katusha's got to pass an order, so you're safe.
Well, how hard could it be to pass a 1-pin order? I mean, if I get out, though, yeah, it's Katusha time. If I stay in there, it's just, okay, you might hit the half track. So I think I'll just stay in. You can call in the Katusha over here. Still prime. You got 3 units here. Let me move my officer up there. I do have 1 rifle in there, so I will take a shot at your sniper over there with my rifle. Can you measure that?
Yeah.
All right. Needing a 6. No. Okay. Well, whatever. Next die. So that's your reserves. They can go down.
Yeah, the rest are yours.
And then these are the guys in the half track that will stay in the half track. All right. That's it for turn 2. All right. Top of 3. Outflankers can now start coming in. And it's a Soviet dice. Over here, the Soviet platoon commander. First thing he did, he had the sniper run over here behind these buildings. Looks like he's trying to make an end around to get to this objective. He then passed the order with the LMG squad, put them on ambush, and then he himself advanced up a level just so he could clear line of sight for them. So it's a German dice. Put my guys on ambush over here. Who can play at this game? Germans again. Recon half track is advanced around on the road. And we got within point blank of the sniper. So we're going to fire the 1-inch templates, needing 3s. That's 2 1-inch templates, so that's 4 hits. And you are a regular.
I gotta carry these boxes.
Yeah, your boxes are facing the wrong way. That's your portable cover. 3 ups. Yeah, they're dead. 2 3-ups. I can't turn the turret on that, so it is technically facing this way. Alright, next die. Chose not to spring his ambush on it, obviously. Soviets. Katusha has passed it over. He's going to target the Panzer Ace, who's going to get him, Volkstrom Commander, and the sniper. Who do you want to start with?
Start with Panzer Ace.
Panzer Ace. And a little 6 will do it. Oh, you got a hit.
Riding out a Katyusha barrage!
Panzer Ace. Okay, what next?
Take the leader.
The officer. Nope. Volkstrom. Sniper. Nope. So he did get a 3-inch template on the Panzer Ace. So that's a 3, plus 1 for hitting the top armor, so a 4. I'm a 9, so
5 up.
a 5 up will do something. 6 will penetrate. Oh no, it's a penetrating hit. Oh my god. Imagine Panzer Ace getting taken out by the Katusha. No, he's on fire. Alright, so he takes 2 pins. Okay, and I gotta pass a 2-pin morale check. I'm a veteran. Come on, Panzer Ace, don't die.
He's fine.
8, 9, 10. Yeah, plus I have my officer here. Yeah, so he's a 10 down to an 8. Which he would have passed even without. So he does take 2 pins, however. Okay, whew, got lucky there. Next die. Yeah, he had the +2 from my officer. So even a 10 would have done it. Germans. Volkstrom squad passed their 2-pin, or failed their 2-pin order. They went down, even with the officer there. They're damn inexperienced. So another German dice. I have my officer's rifle fire at the L&D squad in the ruins. So inexperienced, need a 5 up. Got a hit. 4 up. Nope. Nothing but a pin. Okay, next die. Soviets. The mortar again, dropping 1 in on the half track. Ooh. That was too close for comfort.
I already used my 1/6 for today. So.
You're out of 6s. The Politburo only gives you so many per battle.
Sure.
Germans. Panzer Ace has passed his 2-pin order. He's got 1 left. He's advanced up. Got within point blank of the tank riders. So 3s, but the pin is going to make me 4s for everything. So needing 4s. Man, I can't miss with my cannon. That's right? 4s? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Point blank moved with a pin. Point blank move by itself is 3s, so 3-inch template. Check it out.
You got 'em.
Start with the cannon. It's needing 3s, body armor. Oh my
Whoa.
god.
That is a bad roll.
Yeah.
Sure, it's not anything but with the template.
Yeah, because you got body armor. So you're a 6, and I'm a 3. So it's 3. 6 minus 3 is still 3. But I did get 2 machine gun hits. I got 1. I killed 1 of you with the machine gun. And I do some pins. D3. So 1 pin and 1 dead. Okay, next dice. For the motherland.
You're going to soak up another round of shots. That's really all you're good for. Well, let's pass a 1-pin
Soviet
order.
dice. Alright, he's going to do it. And then these guys immediately failed their 1-pin order. So they went from amazing to failing a 1-pin order. But hey, they just got shot by a freaking panther from point blank range. So in the open. So another German dice. I did pass the order with the sniper. We're going to fire at the heavy weapons platoon commander. But I'm needing a 5. So I'm down to 1 guy, which is -1. And I have a pin. I start at 3. So I'm needing a 5. Oh, we got a hit. And needing a 3 to take out the heavy weapons platoon commander. Yes.
Headshot.
Soviet officer is dead. And a pin. Nice shooting. Next die. Germans again, damn it. Okay, I'm running out of stuff to do. Okay. I guess I'm really down to everything on the board is gone. Except for this. So, okay. Let's just see if we can bring in our half track. Yes. So I did say I'm coming in on that side. So we'll bring him in. Alright, here we go. I've come in. It's a little different in version 3. You can come in, version 2 you could start coming in with outflankers halfway up and then it would add. Now it's the whole side up to the deployment zone of the enemy. So I can come all the way up to within 12 inches of his board edge in reserve. So I'm just going to come up here and fire at the commissar with the MG42, needing 3s. Got 2 hits, needing 4s, no 3s because you're inexperienced. So that's 2 wounds, so 2 4-up cover saves. Ooh, 2 guys die. I guess the banner, the banner is taken down, and then you got to take a 1-pin morale test with the inexperienced guy, but you do have your lieutenant right here. 7, I think you make it because you needed an 8. You need to just, yeah, you're good. So he'll stick around, but he does take 1 pin. All right, next dice. Germans, and these guys have gone already, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Almost advanced out. We're gonna put a shell up on the Dishka again. It's needing a 5. Nope. All right, next die. So the Dishka could hurt it. So +1 pin, you could glance it to death. Germans. Did a snap 2. Pioneer platoon commander in the stumble got out. He got out. Squad got out. We're gonna flamethrower the Dishka. So we're gonna start off with the squad, flamethrower, Dishka, and all the SMGs. So the green one is gonna be the flamethrower. It needs a 3. Everything else needing 2s. Ah, I missed with the flamethrower. Ooh. But I did get a shitload of hits with the SMGs. So these are needing 4s. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 4-up cover saves for the Dishka. So 2 die. So you're down to 1 guy in the Dishka. Take another pin.
That's a morale check, isn't it?
Yes. And your officer is dead. So 2-pin morale check. 6. I think you make it because you're a regular. It's a 9. Yeah, you just make it. Okay. Damn it. All right, fine. I'm going to fire the platoon leader is going to fire at the rest of the command squad here. So he gets 4 shots. Needing 2s. Oh man, 2 1s. Okay, so 2 wounds, needing 4s. So 1 cover save on these guys.
That's not gonna work.
Motor dice.
Yeah, felt like a regular die.
Makes it. So nothing but a pin. Okay, well, whatever. Now I gotta run and see if I run out of fuel. I think I do. Well, so much for that. I'm out of fuel with the flamethrower. Well, it was a hell of a try. So next dice. Soviet. So Steve passed the 2-pin order with the Dishka. He's going to fire at the squad right in front of him, needing 4s, down to 1 man with a pin. 2 hits.
2.5. 2 hits.
And needing 4s.
1 dead.
Plus 1 pen on veterans. 1 dead. Okay. So let's take a guy out. Put a pin on him. Alright. Next die. Soviets.
Turns, right?
These guys are going to pass. No, they're regulars. The rest of the command
Veterans?
squad, they are, yeah.
Oh,
They're all veterans. They make it.
Alright.
I just got 3 rifles there with 1 pin. Steve's bonsai charge. He's coming out with the rest of the command squad, assaulting the pioneer leader. He's got 1. And I'm needing 4s. Oh, I'm tough fighters though. Yeah, I got 1. So we both got 1. So we tied. So I'm down a guy. You're down a guy. So take one of your guys out. Okay, I'm down to 1. You're down to 2. Can he pull this off?
Nope.
And I need a 4 up. Yeah. Got him.
Wait, you only got 1 though, right?
You lost the combat.
Oh, copy.
Yeah. And then a D6 consolidation, the 2-inch move. All right.
Freaking tank. I
Yeah.
don't have any tank weapons.
So I just kind of scooted up there. So I'm down to 1 man with my platoon commander. So next dice. Soviets. What do you got left? Just
I'm
your
trying to
outflank?
bring in my reserves.
Okay. Outflanker time.
They're good.
Okay, coming in. Over here, the outflanker. So Steve's playing the objective victory point game here. He's going to line up for a run off the board for 3 points. He did leave 1 guy in there to get within 3 and capture that one. So we can get 6 points right here, possibly, unless I can get back over here. And it's a German dice. The last
That's
dice
a
was these
700.
guys in here. So I can't, I'm not going to get out. So he's got that whole squad on ambush. Yeah, I think I might just stay in the half track here. So I could advance up there. I should just advance up here and fire on you. Just get up there next to your lieutenant. Let me think about it. The commissar is advanced. Commissar is advanced over here, so I can't get out on this side. He's an inch away from me.
He's pointing. Get back in.
Yeah. I will shoot you. Okay. Please, fail in order.
Actually, I'm not going to be a smart ass. I'll tuck him back around here.
Okay.
Well, I don't want him getting away. I'll advance him up here.
All right. Everyone's going up on that second floor. Do you want to try to? You can leave him on ambush, or you're going to try
I'm
to
gonna
pass?
leave him on ambush.
Okay. Probably a good call. I'm just leaving him in there. We're contesting. All right. So that's it for turn 3. Move on to turn 4. Okay. Top turn 4. Let's pull a German dice out. This is a German dice. All right. I'm going to activate these 2 units over here. Starting off with the lone pioneer lieutenant. He's snapping himself. The squad, they advanced up. Son's flamethrower. But he does have a, I did buy a SMG for his assistant, so I'm getting 4 SMG shots into the Dishka. And then the platoon leader is going to fire his SMG at the heavy mortar. So anything but on the Dishka. Getting 4s. You're getting 3 4-up cover saves on that lone Dishka guy.
Nope.
He failed 1. Failed 1. This is all he had left. All right. So there's that. We'll claim that objective. And then 1 SMG from the lieutenant into the heavy mortar. 1 hit. Nothing but a pin. So pin on the heavy mortar. You haven't failed any morale test yet, have you? Because if you have, we keep forgetting that rule. I don't think you have.
Yeah, I failed it with the...
Well, that was an order test.
Oh,
I'm thinking about the Great Patriotic War where you can reroll morale checks.
Got it.
Yeah. All right, next die. Germans again. Panzer Ace has passed his order. We're just going to stay stationary and fire at the tank riders. Anything but. I missed 2 machine guns. I did get the 3-inch template and 2 machine guns. All right, so all 3. Let's see if I can roll 2 or less on these 3. So 2 die. Then the machine gun, nothing. 2 dead, D3 pins. So 1 more pin and a morale test. This could be the point where you fail a morale test. If you do, you get to re-roll it. 7, 8, he makes it anyway. Okay, so you got one LMG there. Next die. Germans again. Okay.
I don't have very many dice left in there, you see.
Yeah, I've gotten 5. Yeah, this is kind of a one-sided game here. Let's see. What do we want to do? All right, my recon half track is just advanced point blank up to the guys on ambush. It's obviously not not going to spend his ambush on him. But take it within point blank, so needing 3s and 2 autocannons. So 2 hits. So that's 2 1-inch templates, Steve. So let's see what we can get. So 5 dudes and +1, so needing 3s. Man, okay, only 2 wounds, but you do get a 4-up cover save. So 1 dice. And 2 pins. How many pins are they at now?
3.
Nice. Okay, next die. Yeah, Soviets. Soviet heavy mortar is going to try and drop one on the Kriegsmarine. Pass his order. Ooh, he missed. Heavy mortar is not hit yet. Katusha's hit. Alright, next die. Oh, I should change that over to a German one. That's no longer in the hands of the Soviet Union. German dice. Yeah.
Order or something.
2-pin order. Anyway, so we're gonna the Stummel has advanced up, and we're gonna put a shell into the full LMG squad in there in the ruins. Needing a 5. All right. Next die. The Germans have not lost a single unit yet. Soviets have lost like 5. Germans again. Kriegsmarine squad gonna stay here. We're gonna fire everything into the heavy mortar. So a bunch of rifles and a LMG, needing 5s for inexperienced. 2 hits. Okay, and then I got need 4s to wound. Got 1. Hard cover save. Ah, we killed a man. Is that the first one?
Yep.
Okay. So next die. Soviets. Katusha has got his pin from firing last time. He makes it. Just.
Yeah.
So he's reloaded, and he's going to drop one on the Panzer Ace again. And that will hit. Wait, that might even hit your guy, so do you care?
No.
Okay, so he's going to hit.
Actually, is that you can't?
Oh, wait.
You can't attack somebody. If
We
you
need
don't have
to
a risk.
measure the range of this.
Ooh.
Because anything
That's
within
definitely not
36, anything within doesn't get hit.
From the weapon or from the?
From the weapon, yeah.
Okay, so this guy and this guy won't get hit then.
That guy will. Just not this Stummel. You're just like a 1/4 inch. He's
So
just
you
in
can't-
range
you
by a
can't-
1/4 inch.
You can't pick a target that has one of your own targets and.
No, you can.
You sure?
Pretty sure. We can look at it. What do they care? They're Soviets. We'll look at it. We'll see if he can do that. Start off with the. What do you start?
Sniper.
Sniper this time. No. Panzer Ace. No, not again. And then the guy. Nope. Doesn't hit anything. Bunch of rockets impacting the area. And he takes a pin. Hey, at least you got a pin. Next die, Germans. Okay, let's try to pass the 2-pin order with our Volkstrom squad. 7, he's a 8. 7, 6. I do have my officer, so we do pass. Let's put a 1. Just move them up, Volkstrom up into the center objective area next day. Germans again, okay. I'm going to start with the half track, point blank to the commissar here. We're just going to unload on him, see if we can take him out. So anything but. So I got 3 hits. He is inexperienced. So 3 4-up cover saves. He is dead. So another dice for the Germans. And a dead commissar. Alright, next die. Steve's just waiting for me to get out of here so he can spring his ambush. Another one of mine. Alright, I've gotten out. We're going to give Steve his wish. He's going to get his fire his ambush. We've disembarked with the little 5-man assault squad. And he's going to fire his ambush, needing 5s though.
I got 3 and 4, it looks like. Nope, I got way more than that. I got 5, 6.
6? Damn. Alright, then needing 5s to wound because we're veterans. Holy crap.
It's 5 wounds. I start rolling great when it doesn't matter. That's the funny thing.
Yeah, damn. I mean,
Game's over and now I'm rolling good.
well, we'll see. I might get some saves here. Only 1. Holy crap. I just killed 4 of them with that ambush. Jesus. So I can still do my shooting though, right? That was bad. Well, anyway, we're going to try to roast his platoon commander. So we're taking a pin. So we moved. We have a pin and we're down a guy. Or down our loader. So we're -3. So needing a 5, right? We'll figure it out. Needing a 5 at the flamethrower. Come on, flamethrower, firing at his lieutenant. Yes. Needing a 6. Yes.
Oh!
So 6 hits. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, we just roasted his rear end. Let me see what the pen stuff is. Alright, so 6 hits. Anything but. No cover saves.
Ooh.
That's 5 dead. So I've wiped them out. Do I have to take a morale test? Or I lost half of my guys in shooting. Should I have done that before? I would have passed anyway. I don't know what to do there. So I'm down to 1 guy. Let me see if I run out of flames. Nope. Flamethrower is still active. And we'll capture this objective. So next die.
I think about ready to concede, Travis.
Okay.
Just waiting for that one thing, and then.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not going to overcome 6.
All right. We'll count up the victory points and we'll come back and wrap it up. Okay, game over. Soviets. They suffered new bookitis. Very similar to new modelitis, which I suffered with my Kodiak Grizzly Walker in the last game. Can't wait to use it. Dies right away. Well, the whole book happened. That happened to the whole book this time. 23-6 was the final score. I had I think I had every objective on the board.
You didn't have that one in the corner.
Oh, except for that one. So I had 23 points. 6 kill points, the middle objective, 4 other objectives, and then Steve wound up with 6. He could have ran these guys off. And that. 3 for that, 3 for running them off. So yeah, it was a complete slaughter. But really, I mean, honestly, when the turn 1, you lose your airplane, you lose your T-34-85 in one go. And that was this guy. The Panzer Ace rolled out, machine gun to death. The air observer blasted the hell out of the T-34. Yeah, it's and here I thought having 2 inexperienced squad was gonna not be good for me, but really, with this board and this much cover, just get in cover and stay there. Could have stayed here, but started moving up. Captured that middle objective turn 1 with the sniper, and he survived the rest of the game. Somehow there's still a tank rider left, even though we got hit, but 2 or 3 times with a 3-inch template. And machine gunned, but he's still there. So good on him. My little squad over here, 1 guy left with the flamethrower. I got just obliterated by that ambush. But enough lived to roast the command squad, capture the objective. And then we cleaned house back here. Next up would have been the heavy mortar. We would have went after that, taken it out. Probably got that Katusha. Yeah, so it was an ugly game for the Soviets, but yeah, that's how the games happen sometimes. They don't always turn out good, and you want them to, but sometimes you just get a one-sided game. Bolt's action didn't necessarily happen. So, do you have an MVP, Steve?
Did I hit him?
I lost two. I think I lost 2 models.
I guess my advice to people making a list is don't take a lot of small units because the kill points are just too easy to rack up. But yeah, also I needed some AT. I only had the one
Yeah, losing that.
AT gun, so
But it would have been very similar if you would have killed my Panther. Then you would have been the one running around with the tank,
Yeah.
blasting stuff. I did have some Panzerfaust though, at least, so I could have. They're on inexperienced units. Well, I had some on my engineers too, but yeah, I could have gone either. If
yeah, I thought the list looked really good when I got here. It just was hard to play it effectively.
yeah, it was
Out of
it was
practice.
brutal. Out of practice. Plus, we're playing Conflict 47 in the middle of all this, so. But overall, yeah, I mean, we didn't get to use a lot of the new rules. Definitely didn't get to use the flying tank rule. Didn't get to use the flag victory banner rule. I'm hoping we didn't miss a Great Patriotic War reroll. I don't think we did. I don't think you failed any morale checks. And the rest of the rules, lack of radios didn't come in. For the motherland didn't come in. Not one step back never happened. Yeah, so I think special rules wise, I think we got them all, or didn't use them. It was just bad luck. Bad day for the Soviets. They rolled into this German town, weren't expecting such heavy resistance, and they got driven off. For my MVP, obviously, I'm going to pick the Panzer Ace, even though I almost forgot his rule. Although it wouldn't really matter because without the rule, he still set it on fire and they ran off. But in reality, he penetrated it and blew it up. Same result in the end, though. So anyway, yeah, it's the Soviet book. We'll give it another try. I can't do this bad next time, right? The Pioneers are amazing. I always love them, especially the Durhammer. It's like a little mini Durhammer coming in over here with the 5-man squad in the half track. The real Durhammer would bring in my Stummel in outflank with all those guys in it. That would have been Durhammer, the real Durhammer. But mini Durhammer, even though it got lit up, it still did its thing. And that's it. So yeah, thanks to Steve for coming over.
Thanks for hosting.
Yeah, and thanks to, again, all the guys on the live stream watching us. It's fun hanging out and chatting with you guys. And check our channel sponsor, Kick-Ass Mail Order, if you want to get some Soviets or Germans on your own. Check out our social media stuff on Facebook, Instagram, our Patreon if you want to help the channel out. And other than that, we'll wrap it up here. Say thanks for watching. Let us know what you think, and we'll see you next time.